I I thought this was really important to say. Again, I'm only doing these like CPAs gone wild, once a month maybe, whatever, however often it is. It's usually just like when I'm already filming something and I have like the green screen set up or the mic set up and everything's kind of good to go. I'm just like, well, why not just keep recording, right? I love making content. I'm a content creator, and I don't want to talk about like stupid content. So anyway, this isn't necessarily gone wild, but I think it's important right now, more than ever, that accountants sort of step up and become the advisors, the trusted professionals. There's a lot of confusion, a lot of questions between PPP, taxes, the business loans, all of the stimulus package. All this type of stuff has led to a lot of confusion. And a lot of CPAs have stepped up to the challenge and become, more vocal names in the profession. Like JJ is a perfect example. He's over 30,000 followers now on YouTube, which is absolutely remarkable, amazing, incredible. That's a dream that I can only hope to have. Where you have just a lot of people who are entrusting you and following you. And again, that's because he's offering a service that people, lay people, as we'll call them, are really in need of, which is a fun personality who can explain and simplify implications of laws that are happening, regulations, things that are getting passed in real time. And there's a lot of opportunity because even with 30,000 followers, you might think, all right, well, he's already got a whole hold on the entire audience. There's 300 million very confused people out there right now. Not all of them own businesses, of course, but all of them have to pay taxes. I'm excluding the people who are 18 and below. And they need the words of advice from accountants who know how to relate to them, who know how to connect to them. And there's a chance for these like gone wild CPAs, those like myself, those like JJ, like JMac, like Garrett, Dave, so many people who I'm connected with, fortunate enough to know, to get out there and spread information that needs to be heard, things that need to be trusted, because that's the biggest thing that people lack right now is they lack the ability to trust information. They lack somebody who they can trust. And if you just get out there and you talk technicals and you just talk about a bunch of details and nobody can decipher what it means, what good is it? What good is information that nobody can understand? You could be the best speaker, but if you're the only person that speaks that language, then it really doesn't make a difference. So I want to encourage CPAs, accountants to step up to the plate and become those trusted advisors that we've been talking about, the trusted professionals that we've been talking about for a decade about being. And it doesn't matter whether you're a tax accountant, an audit accountant, you could be an advisory and consulting type of CPA. You could do something completely different. You could be in finance and budgets. You could be like me. You could be making videos. It doesn't matter where you are. It's you have a duty, especially CPAs. You're certified public accountants. You made an oath to the public to provide proper numbers, proper information, and I think it's very important that we use our credential, our platform, our knowledge, our wisdom to encourage and create a better, more informed society. And even if it goes against the grain, even you could be talking about information that is disputed. You could be speaking out against something that is what everybody else is talking about. It's the voice of the little guys that still need to be heard. And again, having this sort of credential, having this obligation to the public to just provide information, to be somebody that can be trusted, to look out for the good. There's a reason why ethics is such a huge part of the degree of the profession. That's a major section on every single part of the CPA exam. The other thing I wanted to just say as a word of encouragement is we all are in accounting. Everything is, of course, black and white, but the rest of the world is, of course, very various shades of gray. we all have the ability to influence others. And one of the things I recently realized is the importance of empowering other people to be okay with talking to one another, to be okay with recognizing that there are different opinions, there are different perspectives, and just realizing that other perspectives exist. And any way that you feel there's somebody equal and opposite on the other side of where you feel that feels the exact same way going in the other direction. And I think recognizing this was a sort of a epiphany moment for myself. And I want to encourage everybody to take a step back and look at the bigger picture of, I think at the end of the day, we all want the same thing. We all want happiness out of life. We all want to be free to accomplish whatever it is and enjoy life in the way we best see fit. And as accountants, to tie it all back, we have the ability to help encourage that by setting the example, by using the trust that people have in us, given our credential, given our field, given our profession, to promote that sort of mindset. Numbers don't lie. People can. And like I said, we have been given this burden, if you will, of presenting information accurately, securely, professional skepticism, and it applies to everything. It's not a one-way street, and everybody has the ability to view things from a different angle, but we're specifically attuned and trained in doing that sort of thing. So I just want to encourage everybody that rather than focusing on the negativity, in 2021, try to focus on the goodness, on the similarities, on the likeness that we all have, on the notion that each person has a different, unique perspective, and that's okay. And let's understand each other's perspective rather than try to understand each other's opinions, because we're never going to understand the opinion if we don't understand the perspective where it's coming from. So I know this got pretty philosophical, holistic, whatever it is, but that's, I think, the type of needs that across all industries needs to occur. Is there needs to be this sort of transformation into this more holistic approach to the way we do business, to the way we talk to each other, to the way we communicate, and that sort of transformation, I think, will only benefit everybody involved. Thank you, and happy 2021. Stay positive, stay powerful, and I'll talk to you next time.